I don't even think Rob really loses any matchups other than Game & Watch and Bayonetta, but maybe Sora.
And so for a little bit of context going into this, we're looking at bracket. CornerGinger is currently 2-0.
Okay.
So is Mattoon.
Okay.
CornerGinger has not dropped a single game. Mattoon has dropped 1.
Okay, so this is going to be very important for deciding who, like, the top finisher of this pool is actually going to be.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the most important sets.
Currently the top 2 seeds in the pool. 2 very good competitors here. And a matchup that I think favors CornerGinger here. I understand Rob has those combos, he has so much space, but when Fox can get in on this matchup, it is combo city. Rob, famous for his big body and not very many combo frames.
That's the key word, though, isn't it? If he's able to get in. That's going to be the really key problem that's going to determine how this matchup is going to go, is whether or not he's actually going to find those openings. I think Rob can be categorized. Rob is a very expressive character for all the reasons that I hate him. He is actually really expressive, in which a player's style comes out a lot in how they play this character. There's kind of 3 ways that a lot of people do it. The Zamba style of just brawling, the Anathema style of having the gyro combos, and then the MK Big Boss style of having the 0 to deaths down above all else. Mattoon is kind of more leaning towards that MK Big Boss, a little kind of the Zamba style, so I definitely think it is maybe less good for fighting Fox, who also wants to be in your face, but we're going to see if Mattoon can actually adapt and start to lean a little bit more towards that Anathema style in response to them.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think I'll be interested to see how this Rob plays here. The Fox, you know, not a one-note character by any means, but a little bit less expressive, right? You have your combo trees, you have your kill setups. You need to get to those in order to win these games, especially against top players. Wow, in the back throw, DI mix-up, because that deleted.
I want to point out, off stage there a little while ago, we saw that Mattoon almost hit a down air on CornerGinger's recovery, but CornerGinger used the gyro, which was off stage, in order to stall the Firefox in order to avoid the down air. That was insane, and one of those interactions that, you know, sometimes you don't really see too often talked about.
Yeah, and talk about interactions you don't see a lot. That long side B from the Rob catching the Firefox, there's no vertical hitbox on that, so that side B was able to catch him out of his recovery and send him back off stage for more damage. This is not looking good for CornerGinger. You're a full stock down, you have to find a kill here and quick, but the offstage brawling is not in your favor.
Not at all, and this is a percent where Fox really can struggle sometimes. If you miss your percent windows for Nair up smash, it can be really hard to find kills at that point, because your options are basically just something raw, or a ledge trap back there, which is what CornerGinger ended up finding. But if he wasn't able to find that, I think he could have actually been in a whole lot of trouble against a Rob with Rage.
Absolutely, and there's back throw number 2, taking the second stock off of CornerGinger, and now, once again, he's like a full stock behind here.
We're gonna go 3 for 3?
he has to get into his combos, he has to take some space here, but right now, he's just getting beat. He's at 70% on his last life.
I feel a side B coming. I think he wants to hit a soft Nair into a side B situation, like what we saw that second stock, where he just kind of drops down.
Almost a kill setup there. That was really good for CornerGinger being able to parry to get out of that. But Mattoon is loving this downbeat from ledge, throwing the gyro on stage to try and maintain some control. You have to adapt that. You have to try and catch it, or hit it back, or at least shield it, so that you can maintain your ledge pressure. Oh no, almost the combo.
Oh wow. I like the thought process in the sense that CornerGinger wanted to wait instead of rolling, because he knew that Mattoon wanted to read a roll option, but he waited just a little bit too long in the sense that Mattoon was able to react to the fact that he wasn't doing anything and input down smash.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think after you see that forward smash there, you press get up attack, right? You want more space, you want the ability to go dash attack, go there, go down. So, I think CornerGinger's not out of this game yet. I think the matchup's still in his favor. Now, let's see what stage we end up on, because I think that will determine a big part of how we're feeling going in the game.
You've only got 1 game of wiggle room to work with, though, which is a big problem when you're facing Final Destination. I don't know if I like this pick. I feel like you're going to have a much easier time getting carried by the gyro combos off stage here and to your doom, but I want to see how CornerGinger's able to utilize it to his own advantage, because I think I want to let him cook, but it's definitely not my first thought.
Absolutely. So I actually like this decision quite a bit out of Fox here. Oh no, the side beat off the side.
I knew it.
60.
I saw the look in his eyes from here and knew what he wanted to do the moment he got that back throw. That's just one of those Rob things where, like, that back throw in that position, you can just kind of feel it in your bones that a side B is coming. It's just a question of avoiding it.
Yeah, completely. But I do Oh no,
There's
Shiny
another.
two. It doesn't kill. Fox still alive.
Oh, the down air will. The problem is, even if the side B doesn't kill, you're in one of the worst positions possible. Deep off stage against Rob.
Absolutely. And when we hit those nairs, when we hit those down airs there, we need to see the conversions. You're down 2 full stocks. You have to get something going here.
And at this point, a pessimist would say the set has already been decided. And we're going to see what CornerGinger can perhaps cook up here in the 11th hour.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen CornerGinger play. This dude has great comebacks. This dude is great on FD. I am not worried about it here. He just has to get this first stock off the board so he can get something going.
The main problem is that Rob is a very snowball and momentum-based character. It is so hard to make a comeback against a Rob who is in his feelings and confident about what he's doing. It is extremely hard.
Yeah,
so
and there's that down B from ledge.
Yeah, and the longer you go getting hit by stray gyros and straight airs, the harder it's going to be to make this comeback.
And Mattoon just playing so disciplined. You have to respect this. He knows the situation. He's up 2 stocks. The timer's on his side. He has no reason to approach. He's holding gyro. He has his shield. He has his laser. Why would he run at the character that he's worried about?
Yeah.
So he's forcing this approach, beating him back with pairs and gyros. This is textbook Rob play for Mattoon here.
The empty weight is really scary in this position. And especially with a character like Fox, just see what he's going to do. A lot of times you can react to things like that if you're fast enough.
CornerGinger able to get the first stock off, but already at 135%. At what point does he not have enough in the tank? Gyro in hand, just decides to get rid of it.
Some people would say the point has already passed.
Yeah.
He can make this back up, especially against Rob.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see, again, you know, I really think it boiled down to the stage and the momentum. I think it's so hard in Mattoon's favor, but CornerGinger is not giving up, still fighting to have the momentum shift in his favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Up to 150 now. And the back, not
quite.
Not going to go 3 for 3.
Okay.
It's through the side B. He's still in this. Oh no. What's this going to be? Up throw?
That's it.
The up
And with
throw.
that,
Take
Mattoon
game 2.
defeats CornerGinger 2-0. Again, I really think that, like, as soon as he got that second stock, I feel like the momentum shift was just insane. Maybe even after the first stock. The momentum was just so strong in his favor that, like, a reversal in that position is hard. And even though I know CornerGinger's a good player, I want to bring into the question of the pick of FD. I'm not very confident that that was the right call.
I